Hey guys, what's going on? Happy Valentine's Day. Here's a little cool trick for Valentine's Day. You would basically do this to a couple. What you do is you would start off by giving the cards a cut, and we would ask one of the people to just go ahead and tell us when to stop. Let's say she tells me to stop right there. Okay. And her card would be the Three of Hearts. So what we would get her to do is just sign the card. Let's say her name is Jill. So we're just going to write a name right there. Jill. I don't know if you guys can see that. Alright. And then we would go ahead and flip her card over. Right. Just go ahead and flip her card over just like that. And just put it down right here. And it looks like we have too many cards in this pile, so we'll just take some off from right there. Now what we would do with Jill's card is we would just put it right between this stack, just like that. And then we would move on to the next person. We would give the cards a cut again and ask him to go ahead and tell us when to stop. Let's say he said his stop right about there. Alright, so his card would be the Two of Spades, and we would get him to sign the card as well. Let's say his name is Bob. You guys can see that, it's Bob. And we would do the same thing for Bob. Just go ahead and flip his card over. And just go ahead and put it down, just like that. We've got too many cards on this pile as well, so we'll just take some off. And just stick it right there in the middle. We would take this pile, give it a cut, like that, put it right on top of Jill's pile. Take Bob and put it right on top. Right, just like that. And as you guys can see, there's a lot of space between the two cards, just right here. And what we're going to do is just go ahead and push them in, just like that. Just so they're lost somewhere into the pile. Now the point of the trick is, if the two people really love each other, their cards would come closer to each other, and one would be faced up, just like that. Here's Bob's Two of Spades, and as you can see, hopefully Jill's Three of Hearts is right there next to him. So now what we're going to do is, basically what I would do is get Bob. I would ask him to give me his hand just like that. And I would put the card right there on his hand. And I would take Jill's hand and put it right on top. And I would ask them to think about how much they love each other. And I would just ask them to start squeezing down on the card and start moving it just like that. And hopefully, if they really do love each other, Bob's Two of Spades will actually morph into Jill's Three of Hearts. And you can see, they can try to take it apart, but you actually cannot, because it has morphed into one card. Yeah, it's pretty